Hello friends, welcome back to my channel The Coding Project, and we are back with the third installment of our tutorial how to become a Python Jedi. Today we are going to learn about Boolean operators, and for our code examples, we are going to use an editor known as PyCharm. For downloading PyCharm, go to the jetprints.com website, click on the download link, and you will be presented with the download PyCharm web page. Then over there select the environment that you have, and under the community section click on the download button and follow the guidelines to install the PyCharm editor. So we are in the PyCharm editor, and let us get into action. Always remember that Boolean values are nothing but the statements true or the statement false. True in machine level language corresponds to the binary digit 0, and false corresponds to 1. True and false are used for decision making in any kind of programming language, and that is true for also for Python. For our example, we will be taking two variables, OS1 with the value iOS, OS2 with the value of Android. And then we have two print statement, where in the first print statement we are comparing the variable OS1 with the variable OS2 to check if it is equal to or not with the double equal to operator. And we have a second print statement wherein we are comparing if the variable OS1 is not equal to OS2 with the is not statement. Now let us run the code. Here we have got two output false and true. The first output false corresponds to the first print statement because when we use the equal to operator, the interpreter tries to check if the value of OS1 variable is equal to the value of OS2 variable. But in actual case, the value of variable OS1 iOS is not equal to the value of OS2 Android. So we get a false statement, hence the interpreter returns us an output of false. Now the second output is true. That's because in the second print statement we are comparing to see if OS1 is not equal to OS2, and which is actually the case because iOS is not equal to Android. I mean, the string iOS value is not equal to the string Android's value. So we get a true for the second print statement's comparison operator, and hence the output is true. Now remember that the equal to operator or is not statement doesn't actually compare the strings, but it compares the values of the strings to check if the SQ values match or not, and based on that it gives us a decision. Now let us dive into some other examples. So let us say that we have a party in our house and we both need to make decision regarding what food items and drinks we have to bring. And being geeks, we try to resolve our conflict with Python. So first let us list our choices in terms of variables. So first two sets of choices here are my choices, and the next third variable is your choice. So my choice consists of the variable drinks, which have a string value of beer, and second variable is food, which consists of wafers. Third would be for party variable, which is your choice, that would contain the string as mojito. And then we have another set of print statement, and let us first run that. Again we got a pair of output. The first output is false, that corresponds to the first print statement, and it is having an output of false because the variable for party is having a string mojito, and we are trying to see with the double equal to operator that is the value of the variable for party equal to either of the variables drinks or food, because we are using a or operator. So the value within this in inner bracket tries to find out if the value of the variable drinks or the value of variable food is equal to the value of variable for party. But as we know from the value here and here that the value of variable strings and food are not equal to the variable for party, so we get a output of false. In the second print statement we are trying to see that if the value of the variable for party is not equal to either drinks or food, and in reality, as you see from the variables values over here, none of the variable strings or food are equal to for party, so we get a output statement of true. So to summarize, if we have two true values and we have an operator and, it says that either of the two values must be true, then only it will return true. If we have a value of true and value of false with an AND operator, the condition is that either of the values should be true, but here we have the value as false, hence we get a value false. Similarly, if we have false and true, the output would be false. If we have true or true, we will have the output as true. If we have true or false, we have an output of true. If we have false or true, then we will have an output of false. Now friends, that's all for today. That's all for the Boolean operators. There are much more to learn. You can head over to the Python wiki page and you can deep dive into the different Boolean operators and the different Boolean operations. And you can also find this code on my GitHub page. The link is given on my blog and the link is also given in the description section below. Just subscribe to my channel, and because we are going to upload more chapters of this Python tutorials, and give a thumbs up to my videos, and keep practicing, keep coding. Bye bye.